Carlos Stargell. Now waiting on my guest to come on now, and I hope she answers. I'm waiting on. Hey, Riri.
Hey, hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey, what's going on? Oh, ooh,
you made it. I see.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, this time I
I'm
ain't got on my.
here.
You see, this time I ain't got on my beret and my dark glasses.
Right.
Usually, I, usually I keep that. Usually I keep it on.
What's going
Yeah,
on? You
yeah.
see my dreads?
Oh, you
Look.
finally got your locks. You think you grown now, don't you?
42, I am grown.
You still driving similar like hell. I'll be
Oh,
55.
you so silly. How
I'm
you
just
been?
I'm good. How about you? And welcome to. Hey, look. Thanks for tuning in with me on the Den.
Yeah,
And look. And I'm telling everybody this: if you find it in your heart, hit that like or that bell.
that's
And,
right.
oh yeah. And like I said, and y'all show some love for my buddy, for Sharita.
Hey,
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 hey, Keisha
y'all.
Myers. Somebody just said the message. Hey, Keisha Myers, what's up?
Hi, Keisha.
Yeah. And then I got Veronica. She'll be tuning in when I go live too. So what you waiting on?
What you want to talk about?
Okay. First of all, three things we said we wanted to talk about. Now, one, you say you want to talk about that old crazy nut.
Oh, Miss Blacksmith.
Not her, not Miss Blacksman. No, the one that say, I'm from Georgia.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It was
And then,
from
hold on,
Chicago
hold on,
where
hold
I'm
on, hold on.
from.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, and then the next stuff we're gonna talk about that shit that happened, that fight that happened on that riverboat in Montgomery, Alabama.
Right,
Hey, we good?
right. We
Okay,
good.
yeah. Now say what you got to say about that little incident in Chi-Town.
Oh yeah. If y'all familiar with Chicago up north, Caprini Green. That's back in '96. That's when a little girl named Little Girl X got raped. She's still alive, but she blind. She crippled. Like it's a documentary that's out. Um, it was a they caught the dudes back in 2003. Didn't I say that right, Carlos?
Yeah.
Back in 2003, they caught both of the dudes,
Uh,
and they died in the Cook County Jail. And
uh,
me and Carlos talked about, one of them is from here, right here in Georgia, in
right.
Decatur, DeKalb County.
Hey,
I used to
Sam
stay in.
County.
I used to stay on Calendar Road, y'all.
And Calla Road is very known in the DeKalb County.
Yes, yes, it is. And he was trying to escape
From Chi-Town.
from Chi-Town, from Chicago to Georgia. He was trying to escape.
Still in the man van.
Yeah, with an ugly van too, y'all.
Broke as fuck.
And the police caught him.
Yeah.
It was sad because the little girl blind. She in a wheelchair. They peed on that little girl. It was so sad, y'all. It was on the news. She like in her 30s, right, Carlos? Something like
Yeah.
that.
Something like that.
And that's sad. Can you see me?
I can see you real good. Can
Oh,
you?
yeah, yeah. You silly.
Oh, just Carlos.
Yes, you are.
Mm.
Um, yeah, y'all. That was just crazy.
Man, that was some BU double hockey stick sugar and
Yeah,
ice.
they killed that little. They beat the They caught the first guy. He tried to if y'all familiar with Good Times, he tried to hide in Caprini Green building,
Yeah.
and
Well,
they caught him.
I used to tell everybody, speaking of good times, AJ Carrollton, ain't nobody that goofy in Chicago. I hope not.
Hmm.
He wouldn't have survived.
And they killed him. They beat him to death in prison, y'all.
Hey, feeling
Hey,
good too, Veronica. I think feeling good, Veronica. Say hey to my fiance, Riri.
hey, Veronica.
Yeah. Ain't this fun going live? See, that's why I want
Hmm.
to go live with folks. See, this will help me out
I
too.
don't look right.
Yeah, you do. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You look fine, okay?
Okay.
Now behave yourself.
I need a retwist.
Well, it's time me get my hair redone and get my
I look
and get
like I look like I'm about to I look like I'm about to record a reggae album or something.
yeah. I got a song for you. Wake up and live, yeah. Wake up and live.
Oh,
Oh
speaking of Bob Marley finna come out next year. I want to see that. She
hey,
said you look good. A lot of new growth. Oh, thank you, babe. I
yeah,
look like Bob Marley's sister, but thank you.
yep,
Thank
get up,
you.
stand
Stand
up
up
for
for
your
your
rights.
rights.
Don't give up the fight.
My favorite Bob Marley song was
We're jamming.
with yeah, how you know? Yep, yep, yep.
That was the shit.
My mama used to love reggae music.
And shit, I liked all of Bob Marley, and I like now that we found love, what are we gonna
He
do?
did that?
No, that was Third World. But no, okay.
Oh,
But guess who did it before Third World?
cool.
The OJs.
Oh, oh, yep, 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 yep.
They
Sure
had
did.
the OJs did it with soul.
Okay,
Third World,
yeah.
Third World, look, Third World put the
Mm,
stank in it.
yep, yep,
They put the stank in it.
yep. Yeah,
I
they the little girl's still alive though, but she messed up, y'all. They killed and then they killed both of the dudes that did it in prison.
see, God don't like ugly.
Mm-mm. I'm glad they got him.
Me too, because if that were me, guess what I would have did?
Mm,
I would have whooped. If it was up to me, I would have hung them by the tallest tree.
you so
Yeah. I'm from the South. We do say that.
yes. And yeah, and that poor little girl, she in a home. I don't know what home she at.
Man, you know what? That's why I say bless her heart. But like they say, God don't like ugly.
Thank God she alive though.
Oh yeah, then the ones who did it, they
They
had to be held accountable. And guess what they say? In
they
your
burn
house,
they
you do
burning
what
in
you say.
hell.
Now they busted wide open with gasoline draws with
And
the hole in the middle.
and then the dude tried to run. The dude tried to escape.
Yeah, the
Here,
one.
right here in Georgia, dude tried to escape.
I'm from Georgia.
Yeah, he was like, I'm from
Damn, daddy.
Georgia. He said, please, please. I was just trying to save the baby.
Now
I was
he sound like he one of them SLD jokers. You know SLD stand for like slow learning dummy.
Hey, do you remember when I first met you at the Kroger? You
Oh,
remember you saw sausage? I fell out.
yeah, I remember that.
I said, Carlos, I'm gonna go to the Waffle House. Little Waffle House, my thing.
Yeah, you went to the Awful House. That's what I used to call it, the Awful House.
Oh my god, I still like that. I still like the Waffle House.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Waffle House.
I go to the one, the white one, the country where the white
You know what?
rednecks.
Oh,
By my job.
if I do go, I make sure I smoke a fat one before I go in there, man.
I know, right? I like.
'Cause it-
Oh, did you know they got peach waffles?
yeah. Hold on, let me see what Keisha said right quick. She said people who are disabled are the most disregard. Yes, they are, Keish.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
agree.
me too. But guess
That
what?
poor girl.
Guess what? I'm disabled, but guess what? Though they can disregard me, mistreat me, but guess what? They know I always have a comeback for their ass.
And this happened. This incident happened in Chicago in '96.
Yeah, I was
But
28 years old.
my thing is, I was 15.
Well,
But
you still trying to some
I
black folk.
you so silly. But still, I don't understand why they wait until 2003 to catch their asses. Excuse me for cursing, YouTube.
Well, you know what though? I'm gonna keep it real. You know what though? They say they got to do it by the law, but guess what though? The hell with the so-called law. Sometimes you got to go street justice. I hate to say it, but
True.
and then when you do street justice, then they want to get all in their feelings. Talking about
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't take the laws in your own man. Fuck you and the so-called law. That's what I tell them. I said,
Mm-hmm.
you brought that bullshit from Europe. Take that bullshit back where you got from.
Right. It is bullshit.
No, it's be
Why
you.
you got me cursing?
Look, on him, you can say with on him on my page on him, you can be yourself. You ain't got to
Oh,
ask
okay.
somebody else. So guess what? I do it, and if they don't like it, let the doorknob hit them with a damn dog should have bit them.
You so
And I
silly.
ass. I'm telling
But
the truth.
look, yeah, they got their asses. And my thing is that they tried, well, the other one, the last one that they caught, tried to come his ass down here, come to Decatur, Georgia, and
Yeah,
hide. And it broke his mother heart because she died. Remember I told you that, Carlos?
yeah, from a broken heart. Yeah.
And I think I told you I seen them girls before.
And
I
I
seen his
told
sister.
and I
Hmm.
told you the area before you could even guess it.
DeKalb County.
And don't ask me how I
I
know.
mean Calendar Road. Cause I
It
used
ain't
to
no,
stay. I used to stay like, and it's like, don't you know where CVS is at?
of course I do.
I used to stay across the street from there, and I used to go to that gas station.
Oh, you talk I know what you talk about over there in the park.
Hmm.
You remember I told you I had my first apartment right up the
Me
road.
too. I had
Mr.
my first house right there
I stayed in
when I moved out of Chicago. No,
I
no,
lived
I
in Mr.
didn't.
I lived in Mr. Waters, remember?
No, no. I used to stay in what's that? I used to stay across the street from Kensington Station when I first moved down here
Now I know
in
about
90.
Kensington Station because
I used to stay right there.
I know about Kensington. You remember. At one point I was living down the street from the station. I stayed like close to Belvedere.
Yep, and then I moved that way. I moved. It's like a big ass Chinese. It's like a big Chinese place. Remember I told you it's like a Chinese restaurant. I think they don't.
They
I
don't throw
think.
that shit. I know you talking about they don't throw that shit down.
Oh, for real? Cause I never. Cause a lot. I got horrible reviews about that.
Well, they don't throw it down now. I missed a lot of stuff. When I went back to visit the last time, there's a lot of stuff done changed.
They said that they found dead animals in there. Yeah, they
That is,
was they was
they closed it down because they failed inspection.
And then they were saying that they was killing dogs and cooking them and serving it to the people. I was like, yeah, I
I
never
heard,
go there.
I
I
heard
heard
about
I heard bad reviews about that Chinese place, but I
it.
never went there.
But at one point, it was fire.
Oh, was it? I never been.
Well, I'm from here, so I done been a lot, especially after I graduated high school,
Mm.
and then I used to work for the state too. And that wasn't too far from where that was. I was working off Ponce de Leon at the time.
Oh, because I moved down here in 2012,
Yeah, 2012. I
and
was.
then I moved back to Chicago. That was a big mistake. Remember I
Yeah,
told you about that?
yeah. And
And
look,
then I moved right back down here, and I was like, I'm gonna set things right.
and that's when I met you at Kroger.
With your crazy self,
Yeah, but I was the one that kept it live too, one
and that was when what's that guy name? Daniel,
Daniel.
Daniel was trying to talk to me. He was,
Man, Daniel tried to talk to anybody with a skirt on. Don't
is
nobody
that
want
your,
that.
is that your real hair? Remember he asked me that.
You know what you ask? You know what though? I had to get him one day, Riri. He talking about, he gonna tell a lie to my head some kids. I did like that. I said, I can't see that crazy motherfucker doing it.
He used to then wash his face when he came to work. I'm like, oh, you still got. He used to have that morning breath.
I used to tell him,
I
I said,
used to give him a tic tac. I did.
you need to go get yourself together, bro.
I used to give him a tic tac,
And
and
you
he was.
remember old Scott?
Oh no,
Somebody
that
told
that that laugh.
somebody told me he really missed me now.
Oh,
I
I
told him,
heard they
you know,
lazy as hell. They used to be so damn lazy.
both of them were lazy, but you know what? They had good hearts.
Not Daniel.
Well,
Daniel
they
was.
well, a lot a lot of customers used to talk about him too.
He used to then. I mean, he probably was going through something because he used to then wash his face. I used to tell him, man, brush your teeth. Here go a peppermint.
But I will
I'll
say,
buy you some soap. That's why I used to tell him. I said, if you like Irish Spring, I'll buy you some Irish Spring because I like Irish Spring,
me
and
too.
I'm a whole female.
Mary, sweet mother Jesus. But let me ask you, do you remember
You're so
I forgot
silly.
what I was gonna say, but But you remember when I told you now one thing they said since I left, they said Scott kind of miserable now.
Oh no,
Well, you know, but
that
let them
damn mama is.
but you know what though? Let them tell everybody down there. They say they still ask about me.
That damn mama was a trip. Scott mama was something else. She was taking me home.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like I said, they missed when I came down to visit last time. I heard they really missed me down there.
I heard they missed me too.
Yeah, I'm talking about from Georgia. See, you still in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 2 states up. So they, but you know the good part about it,
Yes.
I still keep it. Still try to keep in touch with them.
You know, Curlin still worked there, I heard.
Yeah, I know.
She finna retire.
Yeah, I talked to her. I talked to her when I had moved to North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
She asked me what made me move up there. I told her, hell, time for a change.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna tell you what tripped me out too. You remember Stacy?
Oh, light skinned Stacy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She told me, I think 2 days before I left, she said, I'm mad at you. I said, why? Because you leave. I said, hell, you ought to be happy. She said, no, it's not that I'm happy. It's just that it's not gonna be the same. Yeah, I said, well, just live on.
About Renee. Oh my God.
That old loud heifer. I saw her when I went down there. She tried to get smart. You know what I told her?
What?
I told her, you still a miserable old light skinned heifer.
Not light skinned.
Yeah. You still a miserable light skinned heifer.
Yeah, she was like, okay, remember that time I told you I think you came that day. You came at 10 and you got off at 6. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That
you right.
time. I went to go get me some, I like coffee in the morning. I went to
Mm,
go get me some coffee. I took the shortcut because there's a little path right there.
mm.
Here go Renee. Girl, you should be coming out there. It's too dark.
I would have been like, bitch, mind your damn business.
That's what I said. Mind your business. And if you that worried, won't you go to the path with me?
Exactly.
I said, if you that worried about me, if you that concerned, go to the path with me. As a matter of fact, go get me a cup of coffee then.
Oh, guess what I told her one time that really got her? I don't know if you were there, but one
Uh-uh.
time she said so smart. I said, you know, you too old to be acting like you irritated by your Kotex.
And Mary. Oh, she got on my nerve.
Oh, newsflash.
What?
Her she ain't that no more.
Yes. Yeah,
But
she used to, oh, my son fine. Oh, my son a bomb. Oh,
man,
my son.
she talk all that mess and going through a whole line of misery. I told her shit the fuck up.
Oh, my son.
But
Whoops.
I
What
will tell you,
she said her son beat somebody in Chicago.
but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this though. My last day when I was there, she told me, I'm gonna hate to see you guys. I know you is.
She was like, "Ooh, my son handsome. Ooh, my son beat somebody ass in Chicago.
I
You
would,
know them niggas in
let me tell
Chicago
you,
will beat his ass."
let me tell you something. She's from Peoria, right?
She from Peoria, Illinois, not too far from Chicago.
But guess what though? She probably had to get the fuck out of Peoria. Think about it. You get it?
I get it.
That mouth.
I
Cause
heard
you
she
know
was an alcoholic.
that don't surprise me.
She tried to take my charger one time.
Did you kick her? Did you break her fingers?
I told her I threatened her. Remember I told you that she tried. No, then Renee tried to take my charger too. You remember that?
You know what I told somebody?
And I think you told me. I think
I,
you were the one that told me. You was
I
like,
did.
Renee tried to take your. She said, Renee, you were like, Renee was messing with your phone. Take it. And then you told me to take it easy. I said, no, Carlos, I'm gonna get on her ass.
But I'm gonna tell you this. One time I cussed out so bad. You know how they be trying to take off for each other. I did. I said shit. I told her, look, I said, you shut the fuck up.
And then she gonna tell Mary, and Mary was like, oh, she got a smart ass mouth. I said, yep. And what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna get my daughter. Something she said. I'm like, get her. She threatened Mary. Threatened. I didn't tell you that Mary threatened me.
I know you know what she said that you should have hit her in the mouth.
Mary threatened to get her daughter on me.
But guess what though? You ain't got to worry about that because you know what I told you. Karma was a bitch.
Yeah, cause she was. I didn't like Mary.
But guess
I
who took her
really
place?
didn't.
But guess who took her place though? I don't
Who?
know if you know this sister, but her name Tanya. Not the light skin, Tanya.
And not the one with the ponytail. I don't like her either.
Oh, they got rid of her too.
No. What happened?
Said she got smart with a customer.
She got smart with me. Ooh, my hair is. I look crazy, y'all.
And guess what? And speaking of, I seen somebody look just like that heifer up here.
Probably was.
No, I want
Oh,
her. It wasn't her. It probably looked like one of her damn relatives.
oh, remember I told you that her daughter was up. Remember I told you that her and her daughter was arguing, Crow, the where we worked at. Remember I told. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good.
Oh, okay. Cause remember I told you that I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, cause she came. This was like the third time. Now this was like this was going. It was in the summertime. It was like going on summer. It was in April. Cause I
uh-huh.
had that. I had no. It was in May.
Hell,
It
but
was in
whatever.
May. It was
I
in
can't
May.
remember.
She came because me and you got off. I didn't even know you was on the bus.
Mhm.
We was on the same bus, and I didn't even see we got off at this. Remember?
Yeah,
And then I told you that no, actually you left before me. You left before me,
yeah.
and Tanya came.
Uh-huh.
Tanya and her daughter came, and she was
Uh-huh.
arguing with her daughter because it was on a Friday. I remember because I got my check.
Uh-huh.
We had our paper check.
Yeah.
And she came and she was calling, she was like, "You a bitch. You a bitch." She's like, yes. She was real
Lord.
disrespectful.
See, that's why they say, honor thy mother, thy father, and your days will be longer.
I mean, she was Tanya daughter was calling her all type of bitch. She said, "I'm staying with my dad. I'm staying with my dad somewhere." And she said somewhere in California.
Damn.
So I'm guessing Tanya baby daddy or whatever is in Cali somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Cause she was like, "I'm moving to California. I'm moving to California." What was the okay? Now, what was the lady in the deli? What was her name?
Which one?
The late, not the not Yvonne, the other lady,
Hell, I
Tina,
forgot.
Tina, something like that. Her name was Mary too, right? Tina, something
I
like that.
can't remember because it seemed like after I left, I forgot about a lot of them motherfuckers for real.
And then remember her niece Tiffany?
Oh yeah.
They said she died.
Who died?
Her niece Tiffany.
How?
She got stabbed in the club.
I ain't
Down here.
I ain't hear about that.
She was talking to somebody boyfriend and they got into it. She was like, "Why you talking to my man?" And it was a fight, and she
See,
killed.
that's
It
why
was down here. It was right here in Georgia. It was on the news. You don't
I
watch the news, Carlos?
you know what I probably did and don't remember. Let me tell you something, Riri. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I smoke so much weed, I can't remember that shit.
I'm in tears.
But I'm telling the truth though. I can't remember that. I smoke so much weed, I can't remember that shit.
Hell no.
Well, I'm glad you got a good laugh, shit.
The neighbors looking at me like, "What the hell? Fuck
And
y'all."
you don't laugh no harder than my play sister Monique. When I tell her stuff, she laugh like that. She said she be falling out on the bus and shit.
Yeah, her Tiffany, she was on the news.
Oh, okay.
This was like in January of this year. She died on my birthday.
This
That
year,
was fucked up.
you know what?
You know my birthday in January, and she died right on
Oh,
my birthday.
can I let you a little secret?
What's up?
No one I didn't hear about it. Hell, I'm in North Carolina.
When did you move?
I
I thought
moved
you
in
moved in the summertime. I thought you moved in May or something.
October 2022, Riri.
Oh, you was in North Carolina when she got killed.
Yeah, I left October. Well, I retired from Kroger October the 21st. I left 2 days later.
Yeah, because Mary niece, rest in
Yeah.
peace to her, but she was mean.
Who
I'm not
Mary?
gonna even sit here. No, her niece Mary was mean. The other Mary was mean, and her niece had an attitude.
Well, you know what though? It's just like that. But I'm gonna say this right here too. But I want to ask you this right there. Don't mean to get off the subject, but what you think about that bullshit, that fight that
And
happened on that riverboat in Montgomery, Alabama?
wow, all I can say is, black, we come together.
Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, do that shit right. Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
My little fist.
Because I'm glad I wasn't there. Because if I would have saw that, oh, I would have jumped in it too. And
Power to the people. Did
I
you
would have
see the
said,
Did you see the memes they making for? Did you see Harry Tubman with the chair and Luther Vandross with the chair?
oh no, I missed that one. God damn it. I missed that.
Did
Oh,
you see Luther Vandross in the chair? Talk about some chair. It's still a chair. I fell out laughing.
you know
I
what? Whoever did that, they wrong with it.
I'm surprised
Look,
you didn't see that.
I'm surprised they didn't put one head of fit by long ago. And so
They said that Luther Vandross told us, a chair. It's still a chair. I fell
I wish I
out.
would have Lord have mercy. No
I
Luther. You know, they look, let Luther rest.
I fell out.
Hey,
If
look,
I
that ain't
see it, I'ma
no
send it to you. I'll
send
tell
it
about
to me.
and then the song, a chair, is still a
Still a
chair.
chair.
And then they showing a video with the guy hitting him with a chair, talking about some a chair is still a chair. I fell out.
You know you ain't right.
I'm like the
Hey,
internet ain't shit.
that ain't no worse than what I told you about Lionel Richie. Remember that?
Oh,
You remember when he said when I told you that same woman he was cheating on his wife with? He was standing outside her window. Look with one drink in his hand, and the other hand and
I'm
some
over here crying. I'm over here crying,
shit looked out.
Carlos.
Then you
Stop.
bust out and say this. I'll stand and masturbate outside your door.
I had to hang up from you that day. Oh my God.
You
Oh
were
my
laughing.
God. I
Hey,
was
look,
laughing so hard.
you worse than Monique. When I told her, she said, "Get off my damn phone, fool."
I said, Carlos, I'm gonna call you back in 20 minutes.
And you did too.
And I did. And man, I was at the Waffle House at the time. They was looking at me. I
And did you
fell
tell her what
out.
happened? Did you tell her what happened?
I'm like, I just saw something on Facebook, y'all.
No, you should have told me the truth. You should have told me the truth. You know they would have cracked up. Hey, Riri,
When you said that yeah, if I'm gonna send it to you, it is so funny.
please do.
He
But look
said,
here.
a chair is still a chair. I
Hey, send me
fell
that.
out.
And remember this one. I'll stand and masturbate outside your door.
I fell out. I'm like, this nigga crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, look here. I'm about
Mm,
to check out. It's time for me to cut it short, Riri.
all
But I tell
right.
you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call you a little later on, and I really appreciate you going live with me on the den.
It's nice to see
Okay.
you,
Come on,
Riri.
come on here.
Nice to see
And you look
you.
good. There's nothing wrong with your hair.
Okay,
Baby
thank
gonna grow
you.
mine back.
Now that's
Okay.
prerogative.
Hey, girl.
Ah,
Okay. Okay, then.
you
Okay,
look good.
okay, we
Oh,
gonna
thank
live a
you.
little late. Hey, you want to go live a little late at 6 o'clock again?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it,
Okay.
and we'll talk then.
All right.
Peace
Bye
to
bye.
fingers. I'm out of here like last year.
Oh,
All
you
right,
still a fool.
all
You
right. See you
crazy.
later.
Bye.
He ain't doing nothing. He off today.
Okay.